very quick turnaround. Now, I would love to introduce you guys to Marvin Long, who will be running Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix HD. Take it away, Marvin.
Thank you so much, Zojulix. As Zojulix said, I'm Marvin. I am running Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. I will be doing Aqua, one of the 3 characters on the beginner category. So without further ado, I will just reset and we'll start. There are 3 characters in this game, Terra, Ven, and Aqua. I mainly play as Aqua because she's not the fastest on crit, but she's kind of the easiest one to really get into. On beginner, not crit. On crit, she's the fastest, not on beginner. So time will begin when I select a yes on the character selection. Zojulix knows all about this, he runs this game as well. And time will begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing we start off with is orbs. Every character starts off with this. Aqua has it the worst because she can't really attack them and her deck's not that great. So I'm going to start off here with a combo. I'm going to do 2 hits into a blizzard and hope I just knock it out. Then after that, I'm kind of just reacting to whatever these orbs do. There's no really like set strategy. As you can see, Ven can just knock them away like that. I can also do that, but it's not good. Doing a full combo on them is not ideal because it just knocks them away. The only one who can do a full combo is Terra, because Terra is like the strength person of the group. It's a bit loud. There I used what's called a shot lock. Each character has those. Aqua's isn't the best, but it gets the job done. That wasn't fantastic. Just use Blizzard here. That should take them out. Ven, classic Ven. And that should be it. There we go. Like I said, that can vary. I can get that done in either like 45 seconds or a minute and a half. It really just depends. So you might have seen on the bottom is a command deck. That's the main thing I'm going to be using for all my commands. I can attack normally with circle, and I'll be doing that for a little bit of the early game. But I get these commands I can put in my deck, and that gives me all my abilities. So as you can see, I was using Blizzard and Thunder. Also something called Quick Blitz, which I'm not going to be using for much longer after this. I'm going to go over here and collect a Fleeting Crystal. These crystals are important when melding commands. We'll get into that a bit later. That's how I make my commands a lot stronger. Another thing is when I'm cartwheeling, I'm not just mashing out my cartwheels, I'm actually timing them because I go just a bit faster. And if you mash them out, you can drop them. Now I'm going to do something called a D-Link drop. D-Links is basically just summons in this game. I can just conjure the power of my friends and take their abilities. So I did that while in mid-air because it takes me to the ground because you can't do a D-Link in mid-air. So I took Terra's, used the sliding dash, and when I hit that enemy with the sliding dash, I could immediately come out of the sliding dash into a cartwheel. Here I'm going to use Quick Blitz to jump out of that. Then I'm going to do my first menu, take the Quick Blitz out for the barrier surge I just picked up. Here's a high potion. The high potion will be sold later along with this slow. And now I'm just cartwheeling to the first boss of the game. Or not first boss. Well, I guess Jacques is a boss in a way. So each character has an escort mission, with Aqua's being the worst one. By far. Because I can't really control where Jacques goes. Because Jacques can do one of 5 paths. He can do like no spawns, or he can give me a lot of spawns, or some spawns. I want preferably some spawns, because I do want the EXP. Because I want to be level 4 by the time I'm done with these first 3 worlds. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up. Blizzard, Barrier Surge should knock that one out, and Jacques should just be running immediately. That's not spawnless, that's the Bruisers. Yep, okay, that's about average. So now I'm just kind of reacting to whatever the game gives me here, like always with BBS. I'm just kind of reacting to what I get. So hopefully he takes the right path and not the left path. Right path is no enemies, left path is. Okay, good. That was actually very good. I will take that. Cool. I don't have my splits open, so I want to hit like space every time I get done with something. But now here's the first real boss of the game, Curse Coach. I'm going to kind of do a loop on him to try and make sure he doesn't attack me as much. I'm going to start off with by using all my commands. I'm going to hit him, then use all my commands. That should get me into Spellweaver. Spellweaver being kind of like a command... Oh, I wasn't locked on. But Spellweaver, as you probably saw, is like a command style. If I use a certain types of attacks, I can go into certain kinds of styles. Spellweaver being easily Aqua's best one throughout the entire game. You'll be seeing it a lot. This might stun him, it might not. It did not, okay. Now he's gonna try and suck me in, which is not good. This still isn't terrible. Him jumping around is not good though. Okay. Get out of the way. If I go in there, I have to do like a little QTE. Which you might see here. Nope, okay, good. Him being in this position is not good either. Because normally he's supposed to back up. Oh. Oh. That's not an attack I see very often. But we got it. We got it done. So what I was trying to do was kind of loop him into always sucking me in like that, which is fine. That was a good fight. Next up here is Dwarf Woodlands, the Snow White world. All these worlds are based off of Disney movies except for like 3 of them. So that one was Cinderella, this next one is Snow White. Right? Yeah. And then the next one's Sleeping Beauty. I'm gonna go here, collect the poison. I'm using this poison just for the upcoming boss fight, which is Magic Mirror. Spoilers. We're gonna see a little cool skip here soon. But first we're gonna collect another high potion. Again, this is just to sell. Because I need 630 money by the time I get to Enchanted Dominion, the next world. But here's going to be a fun little skip to get a Fission Frogga very early. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, jump up this wall and grab it, jump up here, and Bear Surge over like that and collect it. That is actually a legitimate strategy you can do. That is in the Brady Games guide. So here I just put in the Fission Frog and the poison. Then come up here to get another Fleeting Crystal. Again, I'll explain crystals when we get to melding in the next world. I should have enough money, so I'm not going to pick up that potion right there. Up here, I'm going to do yet another D-Link drop with Terra. Because Terra's like the best D-Link right now. Just because he has Sliding Dash. I'm going to do 11 cartwheels here, or until I get to this corner right here. Sliding Dash, hit him, and then we're in Magic Mirror. Just like that. A lot of these worlds are pretty simple like that. So Magic Mirror is very cycle based. I kind of just have to react to the moves he gives me, and just go from there. So here I'm going to start out with an attack, into a poison, attack Blizzard, attack Fission, then attack again. Barrier Surge should knock him down. Yep. Get the poison off, hopefully. I did poison him. Good, you can tell because the poison rings above him. Or poison bubbles, rather. This is a good attack he's giving me right here. Oh, good. I got Barrier Surge. Good. Or not Barrier Surge, Spellweaver. Oh, this isn't going to kill. It's close, though. Ah, he gave me Hallway. Hallway's not good. So I have to look for the one that's smiling, and I don't see him anywhere. Typical mirror. Oh, there he is, right there. So that was a very good fight. That's a bad hallway though, but overall that's a good fight. That's kind of how you want to do it every time. There are 2 more attacks he can do. He can like swoop in from really high above instead of going side to side there for that one attack. Or you can go into like a magic ring of sorts and you have to figure out which one's the real one and attack him, just like the hallway. You would think the ring would be faster, but actually the hallway can be faster if you get a good hallway. I got a bad hallway there. But overall, that's a very good fight. I will take that. So now upcoming is Enchanted Dominion, where we have our first menu, where I need 640 money. And this is kind of why I didn't want a spawnless Jacques, because if you get a spawnless Jacques, you might not have enough money. Because the only money you rely on then is the money you got from orbs. Because those orbs do drop some money. I know, it's strange. So gonna cartwheel, gonna sell Quick Blitz, Berry Surge, this Blizzard, the Poison, the Slow, and oh, I got a potion. Okay, potion and 2 high potions, and I have enough. 4 magnets and an arrow. Gonna go here, equip Treasure Trove for more strengths. And I'm just gonna put in all of what I bought, a Thunder and 3 magnets. And we're set for this world. And now we're gonna use Terra and defy gravity here real quick. If I jump up, lock on, jump down, I can just do that. Slide dash over here and pick up Ice Barrage a lot earlier than you're supposed to. You're supposed to go like all the way around the world and pick it up like that, but we ain't doing that. I will be doing that again, so you'll kind of see it again. But this is goons, or hull goons as I call them. We're just gonna magnet everything. Magnet, magnet, thunder. The one thing here is I don't want Philip killing anything, because if he kills anything, then I lose EXP. And I don't want that. Oh, that's a good goons. So, sometimes what can happen is there's a goon left back there because it either didn't get in the magnet or Philip didn't kill it. So I have to run all the way back there and kill it. But overall, that was very good. Yeah, I don't hate this goons. This goons is alright, but the next set of goons is very bad. Or what I call this next section Castle Escape. But I know some runners call it goons too. This first group of enemies I'm going to lock on, attack once, and hit with my Fission Frogga. Like this. Come over here. Oh, I got into... That's fine. Like that. Perfect. I don't think I was supposed to use that there. No, I wasn't. Oh well. Alright. That's actually very good. I don't want Philip killing him. Good. So we're going to defy gravity again here, and this is my favorite movement in the whole game. So we're just going to do this. Boop, boop. Like that. I love it. And cartwheel down there, that way I fall down like kind of during the cutscene. Oh! Wow, I've never had that happen before. Wow. I don't know what to do. Guess just attack. We'll just have Philip kill him. Hopefully. That's... Okay, Philip. Cool. Okay. So getting hit out of that Fission Frogga was actually kind of bad, but I made an okay recovery. So another thing is when I'm into walls with my Keyblade, my commands go through walls too. So instead of going all the way around and hitting the wheel to open this door, I just opened it right there through the wall. So now here's where melding comes into play. So I can meld commands to make bigger commands, and by using these crystals I can get certain abilities attached to them, like magic hastes. Magic hastes make my magic commands reload faster. So anything with like this wizard's hat on it will be affected by the magic haste. I'm going to hopefully get 5 of them by the end of the game. The max you can have is 5 for magic hastes. There are also attack hastes you can get, like high jump stuff, combo pluses, but we're really only interested in magic hastes right now. I also put on high jump just because, like, I don't really think it's necessary, It's just like, why not? Do it, you have it, right? I'm grinding here to level 4. I got 2 fleeting crystals. That's insane. Wow. So I do need crystals later on in the game. And getting 2 right there is like insane. Because some of those enemies can drop fleeting crystals. That's how you get them in the critical category. So getting 2 right there is insane. So I only need 1 more now. Anyway, this is Dragon Mal, aka the worst boss fight in the beginning game. Without a doubt. The whole strategy here is I'm just going to get behind her like this and use commands. There's not really much to it. I'm just reacting to whatever she gives me. Hope I didn't want to gather. Like, she's giving me a bad pattern right now. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. So what should happen is after all this, she will fly. Because like it's pretty much impossible to get a flightless fight on beginner. It's possible, but it's not going to happen. Oh, that's actually good damage. So I'm just kind of waiting for her to fly down here, swoop down, and I'm just going to hit her. Like that. Get Phillip. Use my magnets. And now she should be gone. I'm just gonna use Ice Barrage right here. That's why I kill her. Nice. That's a good fight. That's like a standard Mal fight on beginner. On crit, you can get a flightless fight pretty much every time. But on beginner, if you get a flightless fight, then you got insanely lucky. I remember I grinded for a flightless fight for like an hour for a tutorial I made, and I couldn't get one because it's all dependent on the pattern she gives you. But anyway, another menu here. We're going to put on the Keyblade we just got, Fairy Stars for more magic. We're going to take out Ice Barrage for the magnet and arrow we got earlier. And now for a little grind here, we need a certain crystal for the next upcoming section. So I'm going to go into my Snow White D-Link. I'm going to use Sleepy and then Grumpy. I didn't get it. So Grumpy is essentially Treasure Raid. Oh, okay. Bad luck. I'm looking for an Abounding Crystal. And I got it. Okay, good. I got 2. Okay. Thank you, game. So I need that for after this fight. Maybe on this Magnera. Yep. So in this fight, I need Magnera and Arrow up to level 2. So Mickey absolutely cannot kill anything, because if he kills stuff, I lose EXP. So I'm gonna use Magnera, Arrow, attack once like that, or twice, I guess. Magnera like this to get them all in. Hopefully I did not get them all in. Now I did. But I got... So one thing in this fight, you can get an Abounding Crystal drop just like I did. But it's recommended you don't just do that because that's like a 4% drop. And I got it. Of course I did. I don't know where this last thing is. Okay. Cool, so now I have 3 Abounding Crystals. That's just insane. I did get an Aroa though, so I can sell that later. So we're gonna put on the Keyblade we just got for more strengths. I'm gonna meld the magnet and arrow together with the Abounding Crystal. Yeah. To get EXP Walker. EXP Walker is exactly what it sounds like. I'm gaining EXP every time I walk. See? Just got to level 6. Pick up that Mind Square. That Mind Square will stay in my deck the rest of the game. Literally from now until the final boss. So I'm gaining, I believe, 2 EXP for every step I take. So here I'm going to sell the Aurora and the Ice Barrage. I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to buy 6 fires. And I'm going to... You're probably wondering what we're doing back here. We're going to grind for a little bit. Because it's actually faster to grind now up to level 16 than to do the whole game normally. Because if I were to do it normally, then we would be doing chip damage in like deep space. And I don't want that. So by being very over leveled, we can just get through some of this very quickly. But now here's some RNG. Oh, okay, I got it. Oh, I got... So that's what we call a D-Link drop. Or a D-Link level up. I need two of those for Mickey. Getting that first one, like, that's insane. So that's very good. I also have all 3 of my fleeting crystals. I need 3 fleeting crystals and 1 shimmering. I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you guys right now, but, like, that's just the pace of this game right now. Like, there's just so much I have to talk about in such a little amount of time. Ooh, that's very good. Okay, I'm done with the D-Link stuff, mostly. I would like 1 more. Because I want to level up Terra once. And I got it good. So by leveling up Terra that one time, he gets an extra sliding dash. So now we're going to be doing this for about 5 minutes. And since I basically have all of my crystals, there's only like 1 thing I have to worry about. So after each... Nope, we're not going to do that. After each attempt, we're going to basically meld all of our stuff together. No, not that. Fleeting crystal. So now I got Fira with Magic Haste. And another Fira with Magic Haste. So now I have 4 Magic Hastes. Put in the 2 fires and then the 2 Firas. So every time a command levels up to max... I didn't get D-Link, okay. So every time a command levels up to max level, I get to keep the ability it has. So once I level up this Zero Gravira up to its max level, I get to keep Zero Gravira the entire game. Even if the Zero Gravira isn't in my party anymore. Like, say I sell it, I still keep the EXP Walker. Which is really kind of broken. I'm getting a lot of high potions too. These fires are leveled up, so I'm just going to put in these Magneras to level up my Magic Haste, because I said when I level them up to full, I can keep them. I'm still looking for a Shimmering Crystal. If I don't get it, it's not a big deal. It just makes the game a bit easier. Got Blackout? Blackout is not useful. Yeah, melding the EXP Walker there is just a little optimization to get more EXP. Not like too big of a deal. I got an Ignite, good. That's a good Ignite drop because I need Ignites as well for the end game, so I only need to buy 1 now. This should be the final round of this. I'll know up here if I kill this Bruiser in 1 shot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, whoops. So this is Mickey's D-Link special power finisher, we'll call it that. I didn't mean to do that. So getting a lot of good drops. That's a fleeting crystal. I don't need that. Oh well. I don't think it got the shimmering. That's okay. I can potentially get it here, or I could potentially get the thing here. So those are just telling me that I got everything at the max level. Okay. Then here I don't have anything. HP prize plus, okay. So what I wanted there was a shimmering crystal for a fire boost. But I didn't get it, so that's okay. No big deal. Fire boost isn't necessary to, like, it just makes the run easier. It's not essential. Like, my PB doesn't have a fire boost in it, for example. Oh, there we go. I'm just grinding up to level 16. It should be, yeah, it should be good though. And that's grinding. So I just went from level 6 to level 16, just like that. in about 5 minutes. Oh, I didn't explain what Mickey's ability. That's why it was so quick. Forgot to say that. Whoops. Like I said, there's so much going on right now. Up next is Trinity Armor. All 3 characters fight him, so all 3 will be in this fight. We're not even going to bother with the other characters. If this fight goes very well, I should just be able to kill him on my own. So as you see, I have all Faragas in my deck, so I should get a thing called Fire Boost here. So we're gonna do that. This. I'm in Firestorm. No? Okay, he's gonna teleport like that. That's not good. What am I doing in this fight? I'm doing something wrong. That's the second time. Oh well. So what was supposed to happen is that Firestorm was supposed to like knock him out of this phase and go into the next one, but I can do it now. Yeah, that's fine. I want to be locked onto the other one, this one. There we go. Yeah, Firestorm again, that's good. Firestorm here is a lot better than what's the other one? Spellweaver. That's because it'll just eat his health bar up. Like watch this, this should kill him from that health. Nope. It would have killed him with the fire boost, but that was still fine. Let's see if I can get Terra skip. Nope, I didn't. You can skip that cutscene fast enough to where she doesn't say Terra. Oh, I did lie. Mind Square is coming out of my deck right here for Magnera. You can just do one Magnera strats, but that's kind of risky. I don't want to. The next fight coming up is Vanitas 1. Vanitas 1 is actually one of the easiest fights in the game. But first, a little movement here. We're going to use Terra, D-Link up here, and use 2 sliding dashes. So we're going to just... Nope, too soon. So 1 right there, 1 right there, and we're good. I jump up here. And now we get into the Vanitas fight. Vanitas fight is very simple. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use Magnet. He'll get caught in the Magnet, then I'll just go ham on him, reapplying the Magnet. That way he doesn't get out of it. So let's see what happens. You got in it, good, okay. Fight's over. Not even joking, the fight's over. As long as he doesn't get out of the Magnet. Yeah, that simple. Don't get used to that. We're gonna see that guy a few more times and it's not gonna be that easy. But up next is essentially a 3-minute break, fruit ball. So every character has their own mini game here in Disney Town. Terra has Rumble Racing, Ven has Ice Cream Beat, and Aqua has fruit ball. Fruit ball is easily the worst one. Yeah, I'd say the worst one because I like Ice Cream Beat, and Rumble Racing you can actually make it go faster. So essentially this is just volleyball. We're gonna play volleyball for 3 minutes. I cannot speed this up in any way. This is a 3-minute mini game and I have to win. If I do not win, I have to do it again. And as Zojalik said in the chat, fruit ball on Xbox is cursed. So you see what I'm going to do here? I'm going to hit the fruit up here like that and just spike it down like this. What Zojalik is referring to is this does not work on the Xbox version for whatever reason. That is the only difference between every version of BBS, other than the frame rate, of course. Is this does not work on Xbox. It works on PSP, PS3, PS4, PS5, PC, but not on Xbox. You playing PC now? That's good. Oh, they scored. No. So I'm gonna get to about 15 here, then I'm just gonna like stop. Actually, no, I won't. I won't stop. It's a marathon. I don't really need the break. So what I would normally do is I would get to about 15, then take like a toilet break. You know, use the bathroom, get some water if I need to, stretch my hands a little bit, get up. But I'm not gonna do that here. I'm just gonna keep going. See if I can get a fruit ball PB. Fruit ball high score, as we call it. My high score is, I believe, 32. I got that yesterday. Why we stop at 15 is it's very rare they'll get to even 10. But there is a rare occasion they do get to 10, so we just do 15. Because I think I've seen them get up to 15 like 3 or 4 times, and I've been playing this game for almost 6 years now. So, if they would give me some smaller fruit, that would be very helpful. Because as you can see, these bigger fruit are easier to block. If we get another grape, I'll show you what I can do with a grape. Nope, we got another banana. Is that a grape? No. That's an apple. I don't know if I'm getting a grape. What I can do with a grape is I can essentially smash it to the ground, and the bundle of grapes all become individual grapes. Oh, here we go. Watch. See. See, now it's a bunch of individual grapes. That's like the only thing you can do, like, speeds or get more points. But see, the bad thing is they can get more points now as well. See, they just went from like 3 to 9 like that. Oh, there's another grape. I'll do it. I'll do it again. Why not? $32. $33. I don't think I'm getting 35. Maybe. I got 35. Cool. Awesome.
That settles that.
So next up is Olympus Coliseum. We're not going to do all of it right now. We're going to do like half of it and then come back later. But we just got another slot in our command deck, so I'm going to put Mind Square in there, and now it will stay in my deck the rest of the game. Dude, yeah, I could have just sat there for like 2 minutes and been totally okay. But I'm going to Magnera, just attack him. He should hopefully die here. Then Magnera here. Fission. Attack. Good. I'm going to come over here, use Mind Square. Did take them all out. It didn't, but Magnera didn't take them all out either. Pick that one out. So the one thing about this fight is Herc is absolutely useless. Like, Herc cannot kill any enemy. I'm not joking about that either. Oh. Okay. I don't really know what just happened. I'm not going to lie, I don't understand what happened. What? Oh, I didn't want to hit it to show you that Herc couldn't defeat him, but yeah. I have to kill every enemy there. I didn't really do a good job of explaining that fight, but that's okay. There's not much to explain. Up next is 10 rounds. Basically 10 rounds of enemies. I have to defeat them all in a given amount of time. But since we're going fast, you know, I'm going to do it perfectly. Basically, a lot of this will just be Magnera and Fission Froga from now on. Like, this is pretty much the whole game until, like, Vanitas 2. Which is, like, 12 minutes from now or something, I don't know. Okay, we have Blade Charge. Getting all this money is useful, because I do need to do one last shopping menu in the next world. There are a few rounds where I can use Mind Square, and I guess I will just like freshen it up a little bit. That way it doesn't get so monotonous. Like this next round here, there's 3 like big bruisers. These guys have a different name, but they're just bruisers. Someone Mind Square, Magnera, and they're dead. Pretty simple. I can do the same with these because there's a bunch of boots here. So I will just Mind Square like this. Done. Final one is jellyfish. On beginner this isn't so bad because like they won't kill me. But on crit they can like hit you on frame 0. So they can hit you before you even have time to react. Which isn't so bad for Aqua, but for like Terra it's bad because his animation to do magnet is slower. So we're gonna leave now because I want to go to deep space for the Keyblade. But going to OC first and getting a few levels is actually faster than coming here first. Because we're like level 18, about to be 19 right now. And by the time I leave, I should be 19 for sure. Perfect. So a lot of the game now is just gonna be magnets and fires. Unless I can get Blade Charge. Blade Charge is faster because, as you can see, it just does a lot of damage. Good old Stitch, yeah. So I'm going to use Terra D-Link here just to slide dash through all this. Pretty simple. And now we're getting to the best part of the game. Bike meeting game. Or as the community coins it, gotcha take that. You'll figure out very shortly why we call it gotcha take that. And if you want to spam gotcha take that in the chat, you are more than welcome to. You don't have to, but you can. But you will see very shortly why we call it gotcha take that in about 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing this for like a minute. I can't really do anything about this. I just react to what they're giving me. I don't want that to happen. So one fun thing about this, as I try to talk over the loudness of Aqua, is that the game still acts like a PSP game. So there can be like one enemy left, but then the game will load in like one more. Like I'll try and point it out if I see it. I should be more in the middle. No, I think these are the final 2. Yeah. Yeah, those are the final 2. That was okay. I only got hit like twice. That can go really good or really bad. That was decent. But now another thing is I have to use the transporter here in the middle, but in order to do it, I have to kill all of these enemies because I can't use the teleporter while I'm in a fight. Oh, that's bad. I guarded against them? I didn't even mean to do that. I was just mashing the button. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to group all those jellyfish together. That way I could just use Mind Square on them. But that was okay too. Thank you, Zodrelix, I appreciate that. And now we're going to go into Stitch Fight. We call it a Stitch Fight because Stitch is in the fight with us. Good naming conventions, right? Herc Fight because Herc's in the fight. Stitch Fight because Stitch is in the fight. So I'm going to use Mind Square right here. Take them all out. Come here. Attack. Twice. Use Fission. Use a Magnet. I should get him in there. Perfect. Come in like that. Use Mind Square. Use Magnet again. Fire. Perfect fight. That was perfect. So I put the Mind Square down there. I used Magnet. Then as the last wave died, the next wave spawned into my Magnet, into my Mind Square, instantly killing them. Now I got one last shopping. I wanted to sell both of those. I need less money actually. Here, let me buy 2 Frogger, which is what I need. 1 Ignite. Can I sell anything to get another? I don't need that anymore. Ooh, I can. I can buy a 3rd Frogger. Cool. I can save time now. Cool. So by buying that so by only buying 1 Ignite, because I had one earlier, I was able to buy a 3rd Faraga, which is going to save me time later on. So that was good. That's the kind of stuff you kind of have to pay attention to at the top level of BBS, is like what the game drops and doesn't drop. That way you can react to it. Like if I didn't get that Ignite during grinding, I would have bought 2 instead of only 1, which means I could only afford 2 Faraga instead of 3 Faraga, meaning I would have to pick up an extra Faraga in the next, not the next world, but the one after. But anyway, here's Gontu. Gonna attack and just Faraga. Like, that's the whole fight, Faraga. Hopefully Stitch does something. Probably won't. And now we use Blade Charge. Going to attack. Mind Square again. Stun him, and he's dead. Oh, you... Okay, cool. Easy fight. The old strat was to use poison on him, but poison doesn't affect him, so we just stopped using it. So the hyperdrive is the reason I came here. I wanted to, it gives me more magic. So we're going to, I believe so. I don't actually know. No, it gave me more strength. I lied. I don't actually know what the Keyblade do in this game. Yeah, but here's Zack. You might know him from this indie game called Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. I've never heard of it. But anyway, easy fight. Fission Froga, 1, 2, fire. 1, fire. 1, fire. 1, fire. Go ham and Blade Charge. No, what? He's not supposed to attack me there. Why'd he attack me? Sheesh. But anyway, that was Zack. Easiest fight in the game. And then next up is probably the hardest fight in the game. It's Hades and Ice Titan. You think Hades would just melt Ice Titan now that I think about it? Oh well. So I'm gonna lock on to Hades, hit him with my Keyblade, use Mind Square, and then just use Fire, and just hope I kind of kill them both at the same time. Because ultimately, I want to kill them both at the same time? Okay, Hades. I don't know what happened there. Cool. That was a good fight. That was very good. So, you want to focus on Hades first, because if you kill Ice Titan, then Hades can use his DM, or Desperation move. It's like a 25-second animation where I can't attack him at all. And he has a higher chance of doing that if Ice Titan has already been defeated. So by taking out Hades first, Ice Titan is just simple to take out. That can go really good or really bad. That was really good. So next up is Neverland, Peter Pan World. We're going to go in a big circle. So you see the place I just started? That's the place we're going to end up. Just one big circle. But then after this is just nothing but boss fights. We've got 3 fights left, which is very good. This has been going pretty good so far. I say like the only bad part has been like Trinity armor so far. And even then that wasn't that bad. Coach was kind of not great either. So because I got that Faraga earlier, I bought an extra one. I can just take the bottom path here. Because if I didn't get that extra one, then I would have to go up top. Oh. If I fall down there, that's not good. As you can tell, I rarely take this path. Oh my lord. Maybe I should have just taken the upper path. It would have been faster. Probably would have been faster. Yeah. Oh, got the double though. Let's go. So I got 2 slots left for 2 ignites. Did I say I have 10 high potions? Jeez. So bottom pass is supposed to be faster by like a few seconds, but it probably wasn't there because I rarely do that. But anyway, we got double flight, aka double jump. Not even gonna put it on. And here's our boy Vanitas. Last time we could use magnet, this time we can't. So we're gonna use ignite instead. So the one gimmick about this fight is he can dodge any attack I do, like that. Anything I do, he can dodge. And I want to use ignite as much as possible. Ignite is basically just the fire version of poison. So I want to use it as much as possible. You also want to stay close to him like this, because if you stay close, then he'll attack you rather than use like a fire attack or like a lightning bolt attack. So staying close like this is recommended. At this point I probably don't need the ignite, but it's still good to have. Ow. That was a very good fight. I kept him in that corner like the whole time. He only dodged like 2 ignites. That's very good. So we're going to skip a lot of cutscenes here. Got Peter Pan D-Link, which we sadly won't use on beginner. And then we're going to get 2 Keyblades. We're going to use one of them. I'm not going to tell you which one, but we're going to use one of them. And then we're going to go to Mysterious Tower to do more dumb stuff. Story stuff, I don't know. I don't pay attention to the story. So, hardest movement in the game coming up. Let's see if I nail it. Oh, I didn't, dang. Ah. Close. Got dealing with Donald and Goofy. Very important. So I was talking about Peter Pan D-Link. You can use that on crit level 1 to basically instantly kill the next boss because of the weird properties level 1 has, or the weird properties no EXP has, or EXP 0, whatever it's called in this game. But I can't do that in beginner because we don't have that ability. Anyway, we're going to put on Pixie Petal for magic. Then we're going to take out for the Faraga I bought and the high potions. I did have 10 high potions. Oh my god. So my one contribution to this game is putting in high potions instead of a cure or a Kira. Because I would never get cured, because either you buy a Kira or you just hope to get a drop somewhere. And I kept not getting a drop, so I would just go into the fight without one. Which is a little risky because you can die here pretty easily. And then one run I noticed I had high potions and I'm like, why don't I just put these on instead? So I did, and the rest is history. I got to level 21 there, which is good. I skipped the tornadoes by basically going on the gray zone on the outside. And by doing my cartwheels pretty much perfectly, I don't get caught. So, easy. Unless you're not paying attention and you get caught in them like I did once in a relay race against Zojulix. That was fun. So here's Bragg. Basically just use fires on him. And hope for the best. Oh, that's... okay. Sure game. I'll let you have that. I want to get to the middle now. So we can do it like a DM skip here. I get to the middle here. I basically can just reflect all of his missiles back at me. And I believe Zojulix was the one to find that actually. Which is very cool, because we used to be able to do that with Barrier Surge. But we sold Barrier Surge, so... that's basically... and if you do it, like, properly, you can kill him without him going up in the air like that. But it is what it is. Here's the final boss. Timing will end on the final hit. I don't really think I need to say that because Zojulix knows that. But I just want to say it for everyone out there. You basically just ignore Mickey in this fight because Mickey is useless. And I mean that in the most disrespectful way possible. By putting down mine squares and having him dive like that and coming back up, it makes it so he runs into the mine square. I think I might. I shouldn't die. No, I don't want to team up. Use a potion. Just for safety. You know, I have them, right? Might as well use them. So time will be coming up very shortly. And time. I just yelled that I'm so sorry. That was a very good. I want to see what my IGT is. We don't use IGT, we use RTA, but I still want to know. 50-32 sheath. That's very good. That's insane. So for context, the world record's like a 47:20 by Rebel Dragon. And there's only 4 people with a sub 50 time. And I'm pretty sure, judging by the IGT, that's around sub 50 or close to it, which is remarkable. But yeah, anyway, that was BBS, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Aqua Beginner. Thank you so much for taking your time out of your day to watch me play this game for the 1000th time. Up next, we have Eyeball Day with Kingdom Hearts 1FM and 2FM. Super Boss Rush, and there's a donation incentive to apparently add in Birth by Sleep to that as well, so let's get those donations in. Take care and enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Well, you very easily just took care of my part, so we're going to jump to a quick intermission, and then we will get set up for this Kingdom Hearts Super Boss Rush. Yeah, see you guys in just a little bit.